have you enjoyed these first 5 games? Because you've been ill, you've been sort of a slight knock. You must be glad of the thought of a week's rest after Saturday.
Yeah, a slight knock. It was a little bit more than a slight knock. I'm still, he's still not right. But no, I've enjoyed it. It's really nice to be unbeaten. I think that's very important. Looking at the long picture, the big picture. I'd like to have a few more wins on the board, if I'm being totally honest. But for whatever reasons, we haven't quite done it. But yeah, I think that overall it's been positive. Like I said, I feel that it could have been better, but it's not the worst start that we could have had. So I think overall we've got to take the positives from it and look forward rather than what didn't happen for us. We need to make it happen in the next few games, really. Yeah,
and a win on Saturday. The manager was almost saying that a win makes it a good start, a draw makes it an okay start, and a defeat makes it a bad start. It's quite simple, isn't it?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, it's quite good for some of us players, because obviously playing for Cheltenham, there's a lot of we're expected to do quite well, and to be there and thereabouts. So to play under pressure and for 3 points every week, like going into this Saturday, I think is good for us, because the mentality is that we've got to win the game. So going in there, I think it was sort of the same sort of thing at Southport. We needed to win the game. The pressure was on. Really, we knew that the pressure was on to win the game. So it's going to be exactly the same this Saturday.
And fast starts are important as well. You can't probably afford to do what you did as a team against Chester on Tuesday.
Yeah, we're going to have a video analysis this morning, but we, as a team, I think we all know that it wasn't right. And yeah, most definitely we need to improve on that. And I'm sure that the gaffer's going to be in our ear holes this morning on video analysis, and most definitely want to get that out of us. So yeah.
Can you put your finger on why that was, or do you need to almost see it back again to as a group appreciate why it maybe took a bit of a time to settle down?
I don't think there's a specific one reason. I think that as a team we didn't turn them early enough. Me for one as well. I think that I'll get a bit of stick this morning because the first couple of passes and that I went sideways or backwards when really we want to start on the front foot. But yeah, I've said it before in past interviews. Gary Johnson, he knows what he wants. Do you know what I mean? So he'll do anything to get that. So we'll go through that this morning, and we'll highlight why it didn't go right for us, and we'll do everything that we possibly can to make sure that it does go right for us in the future.
Last couple of games, the shape of the side has tweaked slightly, and you've been a bit more out to the right flank. Is that something that you're comfortable doing, or have played a lot in before?
It's a little bit different for me. I've never been really right mid as such, but you know, if the gaffer asks me to go and go, I'll go and go. Do you know what I mean? So at the end of the day, I just want to be part of a winning team, and there is some aspects of my game that does suit being out there with driving with the ball. But yeah, it's a little bit new to me, but it's not like I'm a right winger. I'm a centre midfielder, do you know what I mean? So I can tuck in, and we've got some players that can pick passes, so it's not like I'm just stuck out on the right. I've seen quite a lot of ball and stuff. So yeah, like I said, if the gaffer wants to, I'll play wherever he wants to play or whatever. At the end of the day, he's the gaffer. So if we change formation or whatever, and I find myself in a different, I'll just give 100% to whatever he wants, really.
Yeah, it's a position. Yeah, it's talk the right of the diamond, or that bit righter in a 4 is quite a similar position, because you've still got Jack bombing up and down outside you, and you can still sort of drive.
Yeah, to be fair, Jack, he's a good player, really. For his age as well, he does get forward a hell of a lot, and he's got a good engine. So that side we are quite up and down, and he does definitely get up and down. So yeah, for me, I enjoy playing with him out there. But like you said, yeah, Diamond is, you basically got a defensive midfielder with stars, and I am a centre midfielder in that. But like you said, the last couple of games it's been a little bit different. I think that's more for the defensive shape, which I think has been a lot better. Because we were a little bit vulnerable for counter-attacks, where we were getting too many people forward. But defensively, I think we've looked much better. Set pieces, I think that we've nailed that. I think that we look good there. So yeah, we need to get that start right, and we need to look forward and to get more points on the board and win some more games, really. As the most important thing.
And just sort of change tack a bit personally, you think you moved into Bishop's Cleeve at the start of the season. How you enjoying being a local around here?
Yeah, it's nice. I really like it. Really like the area. It's just really good for me that I can come in earlier. I can get, like, to be fair as well, I need to mention with my leg as well. Gavin, the physio, has been spot on. I've got a picture to be fair, but if you'd have seen my leg, I took a knock and it must have literally doubled in size, and there's bruising all around the outside. But we've worked really hard, and we've been on the phone and stuff, and quite regularly, and we've done everything that we possibly can for me to be on the pitch. But it feels better now than ever. So yeah.
So being local, not having to travel, I imagine, with your foot on an accelerator in a car.
That's it. I've done that in the past, and it's really not healthy and good, especially for a footballer. So for me to be 6-7 minutes away, me to come in an hour or so earlier, get treatment, stay behind, get a bit more treatment, and as the season goes on, it's important for me personally as well, because I want to spend as much time on the training pitch as possible. So if I need to stay out or do some extra and stuff, it's just perfect, really. So that's why I wanted to do it in the first place, really. Yeah.
But most importantly, you're looking probably forward to having 5 days without a game next week, just to recharge the batteries.
Yeah, even Gavin said it would be nice just literally to get off of it for a little while, just to get it 100% recovered. There's a lot of there was a hell of a lot of swelling, and it's moved on into a different area, like some of the ankle and stuff now. But yeah, no, it's been really good, and yeah, most definitely the most important thing is just getting them draws into wins, because confident. I still believe around the place there's still with the boys and that, even though that we've drew a few games, I think you look back at it and we should have won a couple of them, really. And you know, if that went for us, we'd be very, very happy now. Do you know what I mean? So I think we win on Saturday and we're happy. But it could have been a different story. But that's got to give us momentum and a lot of positivity to push on, really, in the next few games.
Excellent. Cheers, Harry.